you really wouldn't have to do a single thing to move in. So there's that. So you've been thinking about making a move to Bradenton, Florida. This is the perfect time. And I have a great condo to bring to you today, listed at $165,000. 2 bedrooms, 2 bath, 850 square feet in the heart of Bradenton. You do have a really little backyard with some green space and a tree. Also, covered parking. In Florida, you need your vehicle covered. Right now, I'm under a tree because you need shade. Even if it's for 2 hours, your car will be destroyed, and it'll be so incredibly hot when you get in if you're here year round that you won't be able to stand it. So I highly recommend buying a property with covered parking. For 165,000, that's kind of a deal. You do not see covered parking usually under 200,000. So in this market, we have more inventory than we've had in 15 years. So that is a buyer's market opportunity. If you've ever wanted to own a place in Florida, this is the time to start looking and seeing what's out there and making a move, because smart people are buying right now, and there's about 100 properties going pending every single day. So let me share this property with you and show you around, and let me know if I can help you with this one or anything else. This is a very simple property. It could use, personally, I would take everything down and start from scratch, and maybe, keep some of the flooring, do some painting, new furniture, new decor, things like that. This is all ages. So if you're looking to just get your first condo and you're not 55 and you want a place in Florida, or you want to move out of your parents' house, or want to move out of your mom's basement, and you're 40 and it's time to stop walking around your mom's house in your underwear, give me a call. We can look at this one together. You don't very often see all ages communities at this price point. Usually, most of the properties that are under 200,000 or around 150 are 55 plus here in Bradenton, Florida. So let me show you around, and I'll give you some details as we go through. Okay, we're going to start here in the back of the property. You do have your own little exit out to some grass. And I think that is so nice because it gives you a little bit of privacy. And if you have a little dog or something, I know the plants that you can plant that will create a wall if you desire to have more privacy between you and the neighbor. But you see, it's 100 degrees outside. We do not hang out outside in Florida. You do have your own washer and dryer. That is another thing at this price point. You do not usually get a washer and dryer in the home. So here we have like an oversized washer and dryer, water heater, storage space that is behind these nice white doors, which make it a little bit more private and not so in your face. It's the laundry. Okay. The current owner is using this as an office. That was my tripod for my video and intro. So there's the little office, but technically it could be a lanai space with some outdoor furniture. And you do have sliding glass doors right here that create the indoor-outdoor space. So as I said, new furniture, new paint, new light fixtures. This place would be looking brand new, and taking out this wall. A new kitchen, but we'll get to the kitchen. See, you have crown molding, you have nice fixtures. Definitely a fan is needed in every room. I'm sorry. We have tile out on the lanai, and we have laminate in here. It's actually a nice brown, light brown color. Right out your front door is going to be your covered parking. I'll take you out there in a minute. So you come in the front door here, and then to your left, you have the kitchen. And let me tell you, yes, this was built in 1980, so we do need a little updating. But for 165,000 asking price, I believe that you could make an offer and get a deal here. So what I would do in this kitchen is take these wood cabinets and redo them, either paint them or reface them. All new appliances, have that wall knocked out, or leave it the way it is for the time being. You have a nice double stainless sink here and a tile backsplash. And we have some white appliances, but we could upgrade with some stainless, or we can use what we have to work for the time being if you're just looking for a, you know, a place to lay your head and get started here in Florida. So out of the kitchen, we have a small dining space here with a nice new fixture, and we have some crown molding in the living room and a nice big ceiling fan. Again, I would do light furniture, light paint, light drapery. Over to the right, we have a split floor plan with our guest bedroom, our guest bedroom, and nice cozy space, not very big, but also not very small. You have room for everything you could need, and also a nice big walk-in closet and access to the attic for additional storage. In here, we have our AC. That is a 2017 train. You know, the trains go forever. It's kept behind this nice door here. As you can see, storage may be a little bit of an issue here. So there's all kinds of things stored in the different closets. But at least you do have a nice big space for storage. Okay. Again, light paint, light furniture, and we have crown molding in here, and there's no carpeting in the entire house. So that's good. And then we have our guest bathroom directly across the hall. It is a tile tub and shower with a sink and a toilet. Personally, I would paint this white, and that would probably give it the updating that it needs. There's also this glaze that I've seen people use where they paint this tile and it makes it look brand new, and it looks almost like you redid the shower, but did not. So that's always an option, but you know, it would work for the time being. I'm all about making it work for the time being, you know, and you move in and you figure out, what do I really need and what do I really want? Your HOA fees here are going to be super affordable at $384 a month. This is an all ages community. Here we are in the owner's suite. Again, we have crown molding, a nice fan, and this light brown laminate flooring, and a walk-in closet. I don't know what they were doing with the flooring in here. Maybe it was just originally that color. Not sure, but something we can always find out. And then we have the owner's suite bathroom, which is a tile shower all the way to the ceiling, tile flooring, nice big vanity and mirror. We have some glass doors here. So really good condition, I would say. You know, I'm very picky. So a little cleaning, painting, and some minor updates could make this a livable space for a very affordable price. The community fee of $384 a month is going to be $4,600 a year. That is going to include, I'm sorry, let me get to that, your taxes of the building, cable TV, internet, water, sewer, trash, maintenance of the building, maintenance of the grounds, a community pool, tennis courts, shuffleball courts. Here is your covered parking spot. And this is a quiet, friendly community right in the heart of Bradenton. I'd say 50-50 maybe live here full time. The building is currently in the process of being painted. And, you know, you can always take all this junk down and start over fresh and make it look like your own. But just thank you for, I feel like for the price point, I had to share it with you.